Hey everyone, I'm the artist known as Sweet Foxwings, and today I have teamed up with yet another YouTuber, this time Mr. Mosasaur. If you don't know who Mr. Mosasaur is, he's a gamer YouTuber on YouTube obviously, and he is extremely charismatic and lovable, with a laugh that just sprinkles good vibes on your bad day. He is addictive to watch. I highly recommend checking him out, and if you stay tuned to the end of the video, I play a prank on him, so you wait for that and then head over to his channel to see how he reacts to that little prank. But yes, so he requested a Hypo Mosasaur, which doesn't exist in the Isles yet, so I had to come up with my own theories on what that would look like. So I came up with some concepts and I got my best friend Silver Cottontail to draw those designs up. I'll link her below as well. So yeah, let's get into the sculpting, shall we? So first thing I gotta do to this knockoff Mosasaur toy is build the wire armature for the jaw. So I've drilled holes in and glued wire in, and now I'm using armature mesh to build the jaw. I'm basing my double jaw idea off a sea creature I've seen and the Hypo Spino. Don't know whether it turned out looking okay in the end. This is my first time designing a Hypo. I'll leave you to decide. So now that the wire armature is built, it's time to sand down the creature. So I have to sand down this model because it's actually very smooth, and I need to give the clay and the paint a chance to grip. So sculpting, I'll be using a 2-part epoxy putty, which is a really strong clay. And I'm going to start off with the back scales. So while I'm sculpting back scales, let's answer the first question of this video. Do you have a studio or are you at home? Sorry about that. I wish I had a studio. No, I work from home in a tiny little art room. Maybe one day I'll have a studio. I like to dream big. Maybe one day would be nice. But for now, no. I just have a tiny little art room that I work from. So now I'm using my silicone tools to bring back the texture and the details. You can even see the 2-part epoxy clay that over there. I cut equal parts of each and mix it together. So now I'm making the double tail fin. Again, a design choice I'm not too sure on whether it was a good choice, but anyway, it's there now. I think the double tail fin looks cool. Don't think it would work in real life though, but eh. Now I'm back onto more back scales. I'm even using a toothbrush to bring in some realistic textures. So I based my back scale design off the Hypocano, Hypo Spino and saltwater crocodiles. So now I'm adding some scales to the fins. Wasn't sure what to do with the fins, so this was like my final idea on how to make the fins look part of the Hypo design. I didn't feel spikes would work. I don't know. What do you think? So now I've started work on the bottom jaw. I'm using my silicone tool to kind of blend the skin and the folds of the neck into the bottom jaw to make it seem like it was always a part of the piece without being sculpted on later. And I'm using water to smooth down the clay. a lot of back and forth with lots of different tools just to get this to work right. As you can see, I've used many tools. Now I've done the bottom teeth and I'm working on the top jaw. And that's the finished sculpt. Now it's time to base coat. So there we are, all base coated. Time to paint. So I'm using Citadel paints as always, my favourite paints to use. And I'm going to start off painting the mouth. And I'm also using a cream undertone for the belly and under parts of the Mosa. A lot of blending involved in this piece. Now I'm bringing some grey tones in and blending them. Now we're starting off with a bright blue. Trust me, it won't be bright blue by the end. I'm using this as an undertone to shine through the top layers of paint. Now I'm dry brushing grey over. You can see how I've poured it onto, or placed it onto the tinfoil below, and I'm wiping it off, then brushing it onto the model. This gets rid of most of the paint and leaves a nice light touch to it. So time for second question of the video. Would you be happy to play the Isles with James, the gaming beaver? Heck yeah, I would. Definitely would. But I think I'm really still a really small YouTuber. I think if that was to happen, I think you guys would need to ask him and let him know it's what yous want to see. But yeah, I'm definitely down for it. But yeah, go ask him. Let him know that's what you want to see, if that's really what yous want to see. So I'm continuing on with the dry brushing of the grey. You can see how the blue's shining through. So now I'm coming in with a darker grey. And I'm just quickly brushing it over the top and scraping it, just to give the blue below chance to shine through, because I want it to be a bluey grey. Lots of undertones I want. If that makes sense, I hope it makes sense. Now I'm coming in with the dark blue to try to create shadows, I guess. They're not really shadows, but darker areas. And again, I'm dry brushing it on because I want the undertones to shine through. Now I'm bringing in some red around the eyes, fin and back scales because Mr. Mosasaur requested it. I think it's actually a cool touch to have those red bits. I think they look cool. Now time for some dental work, painting the teeth. Now I'm painting the little guys. I've painted this mini Mosa in the same colour tones that I've done with the Hypo Mosa, and now I'm painting in the gore marks, or bite marks. I've used multiple layers of pinks and reds to make it look kind of gory and fresh. Now I'm painting the eyes of the Hypo Mosa. And I've also given it a wash in Citadel Wash. Now I'm painting the, I believe it's called a Leopleurodon, correct me if I'm wrong. This was the only bit that I didn't reference anything with. I just had at it with stripes. I just wanted to have a bit of fun with this guy. And now I'm using Liquitex High Gloss Varnish, English please. Yes, and I'm using that to give the saliva to the mouths. And that's the finished Hypo Mosa, all painted and sealed. And this is the finished little Mosa that's going to be eaten. And the Leopleurodon. I'm very happy with how he turned out. So cute. And I am very sorry, but I lost all the footage for me sculpting this. So please forgive me. But yes, I sculpted with original Sculpey and 2-part epoxy. And I chose a reef because I really wanted to sculpt a reef. I've never sculpted a reef before. So I've base coated it in grey. And now I'm coming in with some texture sand. Or Citadel texture in sand. It's actually really cool. It dries just like sand. It looks heaps cool. And now this is where I made a big mistake. I decided to do a brown wash over the sand and it looked terrible. It meant a lot more work for me later on just to fix it. Citadel sand texture does not look good with a wash. As you can see here how it looks like, I don't know, it just looks like pixelated yuck. So now I'm coming in with lots of different dry brushes to try and fix the texture I've put in. And you can see how I'm streaking paint directly from that hole in the base. That's because that hole in the base is where the speaker for the buttons will be going, and I'm planning on putting like a mock pipeline in, so I want to tell the story of a flow from the pipe coming out. So as you can see, I'm also using multiple layers of paint just to fix that one mistake I made. It comes good in the end though, I think, I hope. So now I'm painting the reef. I had so many references in front of me to paint the reef, because although a reef is colourful, it's also got a lot of blander tones. It was very daunting at first, but I'm pretty happy with how the reef turned out. It was actually fun to paint with some bright colours for a change. Yellows and pink tones. Quite fun. So now I'm giving everything a wash, but I'm not just using brown wash, I'm using green and red washes as well on the different colours. So pink I'm using the red wash, and the blues I'm using green wash. Just because I don't want everything to look muddy, but I still want the shadow effect. And that's the finished base with the buttons and the speaker installed. Time to install the Mosa.
Hello everybody, I am your friendly neighborhood Mosasaur. Hey, give me Gamer here. Just want to say that you should probably play the demo. You know you want to.
And that's everything done. I hope you enjoyed my little prank on Mr. Mosasaur. Thank you, Gaming Beaver, by the way. And I hope you enjoyed the end sculpture. I'm yet to find out if Mr. Mosasaur likes the sculpture in person. I pray that it arrives safe in the mail. Please, postage system, allow it to arrive safe. But anyway, that's all for now, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!